Hello everyone, in this video we will see how to get started with SQL Server 2022 Express Edition, which is free. So I'll look for SQL Server latest version and I'll click on SQL Server downloads and I'll just look for Express Edition. You can see SQL Server 2022 Express Edition. I'll click on downloads now. Now you can see that file gets downloaded. You can see on the top. Now I'm going to open it in the file explorer. I'll close from here. In downloads you should see that file, executable file. Click on that. It starts running. Now I'll go for basic installation and I'll click accept, say next. Now it should install Express Edition. So my SQL Server 2022 Express Edition is ready. Now I need to install SQL Server Management Studio, SSMS. Now I'm going to Google even that SQL Server Management Studio Express Edition, SSMS 2022 installation. Now I get the first link. I click on that. Now I look for executable file even here. This is SSMS, the latest version. You can see that you have to download SSMS over here. 19.2 is the version. So I'm going to click on this link. Now it should start downloading SQL Server Management Studio. I'm going to click on the link. Now you can see that it started downloading. So it should download the file quickly. It may take some time depending upon your system speed. Now it is ready. Now I am going to look it into the file explorer again. Now downloads, I'll double click it. Now it should start the installation process and it is very simple. I'll say run, just need to say next, that's it. So I'll say install. See, it also supports Azure Data Studio. So anyway, let's install this. It should install successfully, so I'll say close. It takes a little time. I have just stopped the video, so now I'll close this. So it has got installed. Now I'll go for Windows program and you can see that in Microsoft you have SQL Server that we have installed. Then you have Management Studio. In tools you can see that SQL Server Management Studio. So I can just click on this. Now I should see my SQL Server latest version of Management Studio. Now I can just connect. Now let me close. Now instead of me going to Management Studio from start menu every time, I'll just pin it to the taskbar. I'll right click on this, go and I'll say pin on the taskbar. So you can see that icon in my taskbar. I'll move that icon to the left. The first icon will be my Management Studio. Now whenever I want to start, I'll just click on it. You can see that my SQL Server Management Studio is up and running. It is ready. Now server name, by default it should pop up in this drop down. If you do not find it, just click on the drop down list, browse more, local server, first system, then you can look for that. Say connect. It should connect to the database. Now you can just right click on the database and you can create databases. Now before doing that, we need to have one setting. So go to tools, options, designer, uncheck this prevent saving changes that you have on the right side and under designer. Now I'll just say OK. So it will allow you to create table and you can make changes in the table design. Now I'll go for creating a new table, a database. DB. Now I'll just go for creating a table. Just right click, say new table. So anyway, we'll see all these things in the course in detail. So I'm just creating two columns, ID and value. ID is integer and value is float. Anything, some two columns we are creating just for testing whether our SQL server has got installed successfully or not. Now let me save this. I'll just name it as value table. Say OK. Now I'm going to insert a couple of records. Just right click on the table, edit top 200 rows. I'm going to insert few values, ID 1 and some value over here, 2, some value. Now I'm going to open a query designer. So I'll just right click on the database, say new query. So here I'm going to write the query, select star from value table. Now font size are very small. What I can do, I can just go to the drop down that we have on the left bottom and I can change the size to some 150% or 200%, whatever I want. Now select the query, execute it. So that's it, we are done with the SQL Server installation.